I'm still trying to work out the kinks with the lives, so bear with me. I am learning as I go. Hey, bestie. So, I don't know how to do the other one. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do some more study because when I look on what I made, it says, let me cut my ring off. It says waiting for me on this one. So I don't know what that's about. So all right. It may just be me and you, which that's fine with me. Why it's just us? Look at what these girls are doing. Let me see. I'm gonna take my camera over here. Naughty, naughty girls. They're naughty. You see them? They're all in my stuff. Look at this one right here. Oh, it's both of y'all. Y'all is a hot mess express. They just, I'm telling you, don't run now. I seen you already over there after I gave y'all treats. That's what they do to me. In my garden. Can't have nothing. Just scratching and scratching. Let me post my camera back. So I broke. You said they're having big fun. Yes, they are. I just let them out to free range. Let me set myself back up so I can read your comment. All right, let's see. Okay. Yes, so I let them free range, and I usually let them out about 5 o'clock. Let me put this where I can read the comments better. Okay. So text something so I can see if I can see it good. Ooh, he's fly. Hey, Bookie, I see you. Kiana's in the house. You just missed the chickens. I'll show them again. Thank you. I know you're looking cute too, wherever you are. Today, Aiden saw my earrings and he was like, Gigi, why you got chickens on your ears? I haven't worn them in a long time, so I said, let me pull them out for the live. So, all right. So what I'm going to be talking about today is homesteading, what it is, and why you should do homesteading. You see, Ain't Diary said hi, Bookie. So there will be a giveaway too with this live. I'm gonna try to do a giveaway. I don't know where to look in the camera. Either there, I'm gonna be looking everywhere. But I'm gonna do a giveaway every month. I'm gonna do a live probably once a month, maybe mid-month. And today's giveaway is gonna be one of my blueberry lavender jams and a autumn pot simmer. So whoever wins that will get both of them mailed to them. Yay! So let's talk about homesteading, what it is, why I call myself the Homesteading Kontessa. I told you on the last live. I told you why I decided to become a homesteader and why I think today I want to focus on letting you know why it's beneficial for you to be somewhat of a homesteader. You may not have to be a homesteader full time, but you can, make little small changes that'll be beneficial towards you and your family. So I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes And then I'm gonna jump right into it. Cause me and these flies, oh, they think this iPad is theirs. I got my water in my hydro jug. I got chickens all in my garden. As soon as I came over here, Daisy Dukes followed me. But then she ran right back over there to get in the dirt to play. Let's see if I got any comments. All right. So, homesteading. You know, I love homesteading. If you know me, which both of you know me very well, you know that I love gardening. I love chickens. I'm starting to get more into wanting to branch out to do more animals. I limit myself to just doing chickens right now while I'm renting, but I have been thinking about going ahead and starting to get the meat birds because I want to start processing my own meat. Homesteading. What is homesteading to you? When you hear the word homesteading, what comes to mind? Is it Martha Stewart? Is it me? Or like what actually comes to mind when you think of homesteading? Flies? Hello, I see somebody else came in the live. Welcome, welcome. It don't show me who's on there. Maybe if you say hi, I'll see who's on there. It just showed me that 3 people's on here. I don't know if I can click on that and it tells me. Let's see, what is this? It's a split view. What is that? Oh no, I don't want that. Go back. Y'all gonna see my big old hand all in the camera. All right, so let's get back into it. So what is homesteading to you? Did anybody message and say what they think homesteading is? Let me pull up the live on my phone too, and maybe I can see the comments better. So homesteading is just a way of life. It is simplicity, just trying to be making use out of everything, practical use. Today in this live, I want to kind of give you some things that you can start doing right now from wherever you are. Whether you live in a house, if you live in a house you own, you have acres and acres of land, or you live in an apartment, you can homestead from anywhere. Okay, it's a maybe a delay with the comments. Yeah, I remember being on lives before, and I remember somebody saying that it'd be delays on there. So let me see if I see any come through. I'm in the shade somewhat, but you know it's hot out here. So some of the things that I started doing, you know, with the homesteading, I started me a garden. I know Kiana has started a garden. I think she's still on here. She has actually expanded her garden. Yes, growing your own food. Definitely. Growing your own food is what Kiana said is part of homesteading. You know, that's going to save you money. It's going to be more healthier. It's fun. It's a hobby. It's something the whole family can be involved with. So I really do encourage everybody on this live, if you don't already have a garden, to start one. Just start off something simple. You can start off and do like some basil, some rosemary just in your kitchen window. If you have an apartment, you have some balcony space, you can start a garden on your balcony. I have a video with me and my daughter where she started her very first garden on a balcony. And she have since then, they're growing, I think, catnip. I haven't even grown catnip. How is it going for you guys, Kiana? They got some mint, and And they probably got some more stuff since I last been over there. I know they got a really nice raised bed. I don't know if she's still on here. But another thing that I started doing is trying to can my own food. So I started off simple. First, I started off with salsas. I've done pickles. What else? I've done salsas, pickles. I've done carrots. I'm about to get a pressure canner because I want to start like really doing like meats, soups, things like that. Catnip, sunflower. Oh yeah, you did plant your sunflower. She planted her sunflower from the last live that she was a winner, and she planted that sunflower that she won. Did you use your Southern Comfort soap? You should really see her. She has a. I know you can add people on here, but her raised bed is really nice. Hey, hey T, how you doing? So Smart Cookie, she is on here. She's actually one of my classmates. We go way back to the Wrangler days at West Mesquite. I see y'all messages coming through now. How you been, T? How the girls doing? And your bundle of joy. He's probably all big now. I expect kids to say the same age that I last saw them, so I know he's not a baby anymore. But every time I leave a kid, I always think that they're still the same age and come back and they done grew up on me. You know what? I wanted to plant some pumpkins this year. I did plant one and I took it out because I found out it was a jumbo one, like one to get real big that they use in a fair. And I put it in a small space. But I have always wanted to do me a pumpkin patch. I think that's so autumn, so fall. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. It's too late for me to do it this year because it won't be ready in time. But I would love to do some pumpkins and cook with them and just have them around. Have two team. Wow. And he's a toddler now. See, time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. So, like I was saying, homesteading, it's a mindset. It's just being intentional of what you put in your body, put in your home, and just trying to make practical use of everything. Like I said, gardening, canning your own food, and just making multiple uses out of one thing. Say, for example, bread. Like when we get our bread and it starts to get stale, what do we normally do? Most people, we throw it away. We throw it away. But this can be breadcrumbs. You can turn it into some food for some animals like ducks. And it's just about just making multiple uses out of things so that way you won't be wasteful. It's about composting. How many of you compost? I actually compost. Look, I'm so distracted because my chickens, let's look at them again before I get right into composting. So I'm going to take y'all over here for the ones who just joined the live. I keep looking to the side because my girls, you see them? Just hot mess express. Just all in my garden. I can't have nothing. Look. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. Because in this, I had something planted in here and it's gone bye-bye. You never composted before? See, my compost bin, let me try not to fall while holding this camera. This is my compost in this Tractor Supply. And, you can compost chicken poop. You can, it turns into like it's a hot manure. So you have to compost it first. And then you can put it like in your garden. And what hot manure means is that if you put it directly in your garden, then it can burn your plants. Let's see. I see Monica on here. Hey, Monica. We just looking at the girls. They won't let me be great. I got more in here. See, look. They like the dirt bath, see, or dust bathe. And what that does, it keeps their feathers clean. Ain't that ironic? Dirt makes them clean. It keeps them from getting things like mites that chickens get. And it feels good to them. It keeps them cool, too. Hey, girls. Hi. Y'all gonna say hi to the live? All right, we're gonna go back up. Yes. I have six. I have six. So I have four of the bar rock. The bar rock are the black and red, white ones. And then I have two of the amber links. Let's see if you can see them. They're right there. So, and I had a new egg layer this week. So I don't know which one laid it, but one of them laid eggs. And then that's my chicken coop over there. So that's where they go when I don't want them to free range. Because you see what they do when they free range. So let me set it back up. All right. Let me put this together. Bear with me. All right. So guys, I broke my tripod, so it's been doing this little gangster lean thing. Well, I should say Aiden broke it, because he really broke it. Let me move where y'all can see me. Okay, that's better. All right. So we talked about, you know, what you guys think homesteading is. Thank you, Wally World. And on the back, it has this right here. And then, you know, the front ones I got on the porch, they have Texas Strong, like with the Texas sign. So we also talked about, you know, where you can start homesteading, basically anywhere. I want to give y'all a fun fact about homesteading. Let me find it. So in 1862, there was a homesteading act that in the United States that allowed anybody over 21 to claim 160 acres of land as long as they improved it by building their home and farming on it for at least 5 years. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if they gave us 160 acres in this day and time? Man, talk about family compound. That would be amazing. Did I miss somebody comment? I think I saw a Smart Cookie comment. You know, I'm still navigating Smart Cookie on the live. You the one that encouraged me to start going live, and I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go. But yes, right? Like 160 acres. That's a lot of land. That would be wonderful, right? I'm telling you, I'm still waiting on my mule. And I'm waiting on my, 30 acres? I'll take that. I'm not greedy. If they give me one, I'll be happy. Give me one. Out the sweat of my ancestors. So I thought that was pretty cool when I saw that. Because, you know, I always like to know history about things. So, we talked about simple things that you can make swaps with. Let's see. Hi, seasonings to season. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. I love the encouragement. Thank you so much. So, we talked about simple swaps. You know, that you could take your bread when it's getting stale, instead of throwing it away, you can go ahead and make some use out of it. Make some breadcrumbs. You know, if you've been following me on TikTok, I recently got into making sausages. I know, we lost that, definitely. Hello. Welcome into the live. I'm so glad to see everybody here. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's sunny outside. We here. We alive. We breathing. That's something to be proud and be happy about. Because we see everything around the world. It's just not a good time we're living in. You know, People don't even respect freedom of speech anymore. You know, um, we have to sometimes agree to disagree, and then when we have challenges, we need to I let them sausages are gone. They here. They here. But I do have a video that I put on TikTok about it. I had made some chicken sausage, and I made some pork ones the first time. I'm trying to get away from pork, so the next time I make some, they're gonna be with beef. So yes, my dad told me that his mom actually showed him how to make them with just ground meat, and they taste just like sausages, but better, as far as healthier. Cause they feed them pigs anything. That's why I want to start raising my own meat. That way I can know what's exactly in it. Man, yes. So, um, we talked about composting. So let's go back to composting. I had stopped talking about it because the girls had distracted me. I just took a 5 gallon uh, bucket, and I got it at Tractor Supply. I put a little dirt in it, and then I started telling my family, let's save the eggshells, let's save the coffee grinds. I use the coffee grinds not only composting, I use it in my garden too because it's a good natural fertilizer. It helps keep bugs away from the garden, and it helps to keep the soil like balanced. So you can pretty much compost anything, fruit peels, things like that. I take my banana peels. Sometimes I put it in water, let it sit for a couple of days. That's a natural fertilizer. And you see how you're recycling while you're doing these things. These things, this is homesteading. Homesteading is just a way of life that our grandparents did, and now it's trending to where everybody want to be making their sourdough bread. I missed that comment. That's the part I need to. I want to be able to see the comments. I missed it. I'm sure it's a way I can go back and look at it, but I did miss it. Um, I'm gonna get better at this. Y'all just gonna see me all the way through. And I'll be able to know how to manage those comments better. I'm trying to keep my eyes on them too as well. But like I said, you can pretty much use anything, and it'll help you just save money. I'm all about saving money. I have a huge family, and you just get them in on it. I put jars in the kitchen. I say, hey, this one is for eggshells. This one is from onion peels. I use the onion skin to like make seasonings. I made a really good onion powder. I think Adari tried it before. I'm not sure if Monica, I don't think you got my onion powder, have you? But I know my older sister, I gave her some. And what we're finding out is that the stuff we make at home tastes better. So that whole meaning when our parents used to say we have food at home, literally it's better. But you did, I gave you some pickles though, and you like those. I sent you some more pickles, Monica, too. I gave it to our dad a couple days ago, so as soon as you see him, just ask him for them. I gave him a jar. Yes, I got some more, and I sent him like with 3 jars, so I told him he can get some and then make sure that you got one. But yeah, and those cucumbers, about the pickles I made, I grew them here at my garden. Um, let's see. Yes, the onion powder was so fresh tasting, literally the best. It was good. Thank you so much. It was so good. And I want to make some more. Right now I'm dehydrating some lemon because I'm going to tell you guys first. You make the seasoning too. So I made the onion powder seasoning. That's the only one I've made. Well, I made a basil seasoning too. I recently made that one. Sea moss, I actually have never tried sea moss yet. I want to. I know it's got a lot of health benefits. Have you tried it? I know they have like the sea moss gummies, and they have the kind that you could just take a spoonful. I'm all about trying to, get as healthy as I can get, and through eating the right things. That's why it's really important to me when I made the sausages. It's like I can control the salt content that's in it, and I know exactly what's being put in that, so I feel good about feeding it to my family. Have anybody on the live tried the sea moss? Okay, I love a good smoothie. I'm gonna have to try that out. I love a good smoothie. All right. So, I did a farmer's market last weekend. I made a video. Hope you guys got to check it out. If you didn't, make sure you do. I heard about it, but haven't tried it yet. Never tried it, but I want to. We should definitely try it out. I know I hear it's a lot of health benefits. I know it's good for your skin. So, I'm all about skincare. So, um, but you got to take care of your insides too, because a beautiful inside make a beautiful outside. So you can put all the makeup on, but if you're not taking care of them inside, it tastes like applesauce. It looks like applesauce, so that don't surprise me. Speaking of applesauce, I want to get into making that. I know my husband probably think like every time he tried to buy some pancakes the other day, and I was like, I can make that. So I end up getting a mason jar, and then I put thank you so much. You do too. I put a mason jar, it had flour, and I did like I think salt and sugar and baking powder. That's all you need to make pancake mix. And then when you get ready to make it, add an egg and some milk. And if you want it a little more on the sweeter side, you can put a little vanilla extra, but you don't have to. And we got our own pancake mix. So right now we don't have to buy any eggs at the store because we got our chickens. We don't have to buy any pancakes now. And we don't have to buy pre-made sausages. We can make our own. So if we buy some ground meat or some chicken, we can either cook it for dinner or cook it for breakfast. That's what homesteading is about. Another thing, this is not homesteading, but this is just me getting into new things at our age. I'm in the 40 club. And I don't know if you guys tried the acai bowls. I love it. I had an acai bowl that I made myself. I never tried one from a place. I had blueberries in it. I had sliced strawberries, granola, and that Biscoff cookie butter. Man, I'm telling you, it was so good. And I just made it. I got a recipe off TikTok. I know some people put bananas, but I don't really care for bananas. If I do bananas, I'll put it like in a smoothie. Have y'all tried those acai bowls? It's good. Yes. Do you make your own tea, or do you go buy them? I hear they're expensive. The older I get, the more I just like to try new things. And what exclusive I wanted to tell y'all about is that I'm about to put out a tea on my website. So what it's gonna be, I haven't decided the name of it, but it's gonna be like dehydrated lemon and dehydrated mint. And then it's gonna include the tea bags, and you can customize it how you want to. Put however many mint leaves in there, however many slices of lemon, and it's gonna be some type of feel good tea. Just add some lemon, and everything is cut fresh in my kitchen, and it's gonna be really good. I started with the pot simmers, and then I was like, you know what? I can dehydrate everything. Next, I'm gonna make my own fruit roll-ups. I purchased at Kroger's and eat like a popsicle. It's really good and flavorful. Have you tried that Biscoff, the cookie butter? I seen somebody put it on TikTok. TikTok putting you on, and I was like, okay, that Biscoff is good. It's dangerous. I just put a little bit. By the end of this live, I may not have a garden. No, they always are in my garden. They actually help it grow. They mess it up, but then all that stuff that they do to it, it just keep it all fertilized. So do anybody is anybody interested in doing gardening? I love a good tea too. It's a superfruit that helps with pain, like turmeric. You know, I love turmeric. I use the turmeric in my skincare products. I use it in my I use it in my turmeric and mango soap. I have a turmeric and mango body scrub. And then sometimes I put turmeric on chicken before and I didn't even tell my family. I be doing stuff to the food they don't even know. Is that you, sweet? Okay, hey. I was wondering who that was. That's Monica, sweet. You a guarded little beginner. So what are you growing? What are you growing? I didn't know Sweet was out here. Ooh. Hey. Sweet, y'all been watching that what is that? Beauty in Black. Beauty in Black. Thank you so much. That peppermint one, that's so I call it Southern Comfort now. I used to call it cold and sinus, but Etsy had took it off my site saying that I was claiming medical use for it, so I had to change the name. So I changed to I know I finished it the same day, but I changed the name to that cold and sinus soap to Southern Comfort. So it's the same one with the eucalyptus and the peppermint and chamomile. Potatoes, black eyed peas, greens, tomatoes. Ooh, I just bought me some greens from Tractor Supply. I'm gonna plant them. I'm glad I didn't do it now because them girls are tearing up the garden. But I will, and then I'm gonna end up putting a net over it so that way they won't get in it. But that sounds all good. What you're growing? Hey, we got a visitor over here. I don't know if y'all can see her. Can y'all see her? Probably not. She probably hop up here in a minute. You know, she hopped away. But yeah, that Beauty in Black, I know I had no business watching it, but I watch it because how many of you just like watching something to make you feel good, to get you from thinking about the world, the bills, just so you can zone out without thinking? You know, I like to watch stuff. Sometimes I can watch something over and over if it makes me happy. It's like free therapy. You know, if it makes you happy, you know, watch it. She is growing all the yummy stuff, right? Everything from seed, practicing in case. Oh, it went away. I gotta read faster. Okay, so we got some gardeners on here. Don't it feel good to grow something? Like I grew cantaloupe for the first time this year. And when I tell you that cantaloupe came out so good, I was holding the cantaloupe and just looking at it like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I grew this. I see we all been watching Beauty in Black. Man, let me tell you. Yeah. Oh, what? You believe in his son? What? That would be a hot mess and scandalous. So it sound about right. Angel, he's a cutie. And I want Horace to make it. I hope I ain't spoiling anything. I hope I'm not spoiling anything. Hopefully everybody have watched it to the end. Right? Exactly. I like to watch it because I was watching. I'm just like, oh my gosh. When I first watched the first season, I'm like, I know I have no business watching this, but it's like I couldn't take my eyes. It's like a kid watching something you're not supposed to watch, and then you just keep watching anyway. Because Olivia said Horace used to like Latin women. Huh. See, you be paying attention to them context clues. See, that's the college graduate right there. Yes. Okay. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Because you know how you will watch it again and you catch stuff you didn't catch before? So, I'm telling you, when he married Kimmy, I was just thinking that was a perfect move. The perfect move. I just wish we could be like that in real life as far as, you know, being wealthy like that, you know. And wealth don't have to always mean money. Just being, having stability. You know, they have that family compound. That's a family compound. They all stay on their land. They got their houses. And that's the kind of community I want to build with my family, to where we get some acres, you know, we buy some houses, Yes. I like the way she did that meeting too. Found out Charles is gay in real life. Charles, he funny. He is funny. I was rolling. I need to know Charles in real life. Because he got such a personality. And he turned the tables on them trying to rob them. I was like, oh, they should have picked somebody else. They picked the wrong one or they picked the right one. What y'all got planned today? Any fun things you're going to be doing today? Anybody been in the garden today? I harvest some basil seeds today, so I'm going to let them dry out. I need Horace to find me right now. That's the only lavender relationship I would be in. See, okay, I'm going to have to look it up. I've heard of a lavender relationship, but I'm not sure if I really know what that means. Educate me. Online gardening right now. I love it. Online gardening. You just made something up, Monica. Online gardening. I love it. Let's roll with that one. I wanted to go to World Spring. As sweet, I stay on the garden. Yes. Gardening is so relaxing. Gardening is like next to godliness. Seriously. Because if you think about it, you got to have faith. You know, you plant a little seed. In the Bible, we referencing a seed, you know, having faith like a mustard seed. And when you plant that seed, you depend on the elements, the water, the sun, and hope. And if you follow the guidelines to gardening, you end up with a beautiful product. So when I say that it's like close to godliness, it's like if you follow the things that God tells us to do, you know, not trying to make this a religious thing, but we end up getting a beautiful ending, you know. So that's how I related to or correlated to gardening. I mean, I don't think, Monica, did our mom ever do any gardening? I know she had a lot of plants. Some that were legal, some that were not. I'm at the Grand Canyon area visiting today. Okay. You're right about never, never. Yep. Religious book. Okay. See, it's a vibe. I have positive people that are subscribed to my channel. Like, seriously, I go on your channels and I look, and you know, I like the content. I have a lot of subscribers that have their own channels. Smart Cookie has her own channel, so if you keep up with like current events and drama and things like that, she got the tea. I call her T because her name started with T, but she actually got the tea. So if you want to get the tea in real life, in real time, you need to head over to her page and make sure you subscribe to her channel. And if you got a YouTube channel, please put it on your on the live, and or just click on their names, and that's what it's all about, you know. Just helping each other and just networking and, you know, building those relationships, community. You know, I'm all about community. So somebody was at the canyon. I'm like, okay. I'm just on the backyard. I don't plan on doing much today. I'm actually the only one here. Y'all don't see former Aiden. If he was here, he would be, this thing would be falling. That's why it's broken, because of my grandson. He is gone with his mom. I think they're over her boyfriend's house. And then my oldest son, I can't keep up with him. I don't know where he is. So, and then my husband and my youngest son, they're gone together. They ran a couple errands. So, yes, I do ratchet content because it pays well. See, T is cool though. That's okay. You smart. That's why she calls herself Smart Cookie, because she know what works. I was wondering where Aiden was. Yes, because you know he will be out in the mix telling y'all, hey, sunflowers. Or he'll be chasing these chickens, trying to pull their tails. I tell him that they're going to get him if he keep on, because he can be a little mean to them sometimes. And I just have to tell him soft hands. I know, right? I never get this time. Seriously, I'm going to lock the doors and tell them they got the wrong house when they come back. So, Where y'all kids at? They in the room watching TV, playing the game, making TikToks. Remember back in the day, we used to be outside, we riding bikes. I feel like this generation they were robbed of the childhood because of the way the world is. You can't even let your kids go in the neighborhood by themselves no more. We used to be able to go in the neighborhood, mama say come home before dark. You can't do that nowadays. I was passing by this morning, and they had like the girls out there by Walmart, and they had these signs for the car wash, and they had these little tights on and shorts, and these girls look like they could have been maybe middle school, elementary, but you know they built different now. And I'm like, you can't let your kids go out and this stuff because you got um these guys out here that be looking at these little girls. Couldn't watch, right? Running around and sipping wine. Yes, I take mine to the park. Yes, exactly. Parks are good. I like going to the park. We took Aiden to the park probably maybe 2 weeks ago. I got on the swing. When I came back, my hands were hurting because this body ain't built like it used to be. And that chain on the swing. Ooh, remember the monkey bars? They used to tear up your hands. We used to be outside. I'm telling you, outside, merry-go-round. We would play trampoline. We hated coming in the house. We wanted to be outside all the time. Now the kids, they just want to be on a game, be on what's they call Roblox. I may be saying it wrong, but they don't know what it is to be outside no more. My kids do because I did everything I did as a kid. I put it into my kids. I had them watching the same shows I watched, like Punky Brewster, Family Matters. You know, just some of that old stuff. The TV, the movies I like Good Burger. I would have them watch the same thing. You know, same thing me and my sister would watch. Right, riding bikes. Yes, we did. She thought it was a car. T. Yes, we would act like it was a car. We would sneak and go like a little